Hello students and welcome to Rishi Computer Education. Today what you will get to learn is what is SVG, advantages of SVG, SVG shapes and SVG text. So let's start with SVG topic. So what is SVG? SVG stands for Scalable Vector Graphics. It is a language for describing 2D graphics and graphical applications in XML. SVG is mostly useful for vector type diagrams like pie charts, two-dimensional graphs in an X and Y coordinate system. Okay, so just we'll see first how to begin with SVG. You can directly embed your SVG into HTML pages. So first we'll write SVG. SVG image begins with an SVG element. Next is we will define the height and width of the SVG. Width and height attributes of SVG elements define the width and height of SVG image. Now next I want to draw the circle on SVG. So circle element is used to draw a circle. Then I will write CX, that is CX and CY defines the X and Y coordinates of the center of circle. So CX I am giving is 50, CX equal to 50. Next is CY is equal to 50. Next is R is 40. R attribute defines the radius of the circle. Also remember one thing, if CX and CY are omitted, the circle's center is set to 0 by 0, that is X is 0 and Y is 0. Next we will write a, that is stroke. Now what is stroke? Stroke attribute controls how the outline of the shape appears. We set the outline of the circle to 4 pixel. We'll write, first we'll give stroke as green color. Next I'm writing stroke width. The width of the stroke I'm giving is 4. Next is feel. Next attribute is feel. So feel attribute refers to the color inside the circle. We set the feel color to yellow. Okay. Next, after completing this, the closing tag SVG, circle is closed. Next we'll close SVG. Save the document. Let's see the output. Here you can see the circle is been drawn with yellow color, feel with yellow color. Here we have green color stroke. This way you can draw different shapes on SVG. So let's start with the program. SVG has some predefined shape elements that can be used by developers. So these shapes are like rectangle, circle, ellipse, line, polyline, polygon. So first we will see the how to draw rectangle. So for that, first I will define SVG element with the width of 400 and height of 110. Let's close the SVG element. In that I want to draw rectangle, so I will use rect. Width of the rectangle should be 300, height should be 100, and I am giving style to my rectangle. So in style I am using fill. So fill should be, what color I should fill, that is I am giving RGB format. Then I want stroke. Stroke width should be 3, and stroke should be 0, 0, 0. I'm using RGB format here for color. Okay, let's close, save the document and see the output. Here you can see rectangle has been drawn. Now next shape I want to draw is ellipse. So for that, defining SVG with the width of 500, height of 140, close the SVG element, and then I want ellipse. So I will define ellipse. CX coordinate should be 200, CY coordinate is 80, RX should be 100, and RY should be 50. Radius from X coordinate and radius of Y coordinate I have given. And next I will give some style to it. So fill I want is yellow. Stroke width I want is 2, and stroke color I want is purple. Let's save and see the output. Here you can see ellipse has been drawn. Next I will draw is line. So for line, first we'll define the SVG. Width should be 200, height should be 500, closing the SVG, and for line I will use line. So x1 of my line should be 0, from where it should start, and y1 also 0. Now next x2 should be 200, and y2 should be also 200. Next in style I will give the stroke. So stroke is red. Stroke I am giving is red, and stroke width should be 2. Let's save and see the output. Here you can see line is drawn. Next shape I am going to draw is for polygon. So for that, first define the SVG with the width and height of 200, width of 500, and height of 200. Close the SVG element, and in that you will write polygon points. Here points attribute is used for polygon. Then give some points. I'm giving 200, 10, 250, 190, 160, 210. Okay, then I will define the style attribute. So in style, fill color I am giving is lime. Stroke color I will give as purple, and my stroke width should be of 2 pixel. Close, and let's see the output. Here you can see the polygon has been drawn. Next we'll write. Next I'm going to draw is polyline. So define SVG with the width of 500 and height of 200. Close SVG. Next I will give polyline and points attribute. So first I will give point as 0, then I am giving 40 by 40. Next again 40 by 40, then 80 by 80. Next is 120 by 120. Last 120 by 160. And fill I am giving same as polygon. Save the document and open in browser. Here you can see a polyline is being drawn. It depends on the coordinates, how the coordinates you are specifying for the drawing. Next topic we are going to see is SVG text. How SVG text is defined. So for that same we have to define the height and width of SVG. Height width I'm taking as 200 and height I'm taking as 30. Next I want to define text. So text, then x equal to 0, y is equal to 15. Fill I am giving as red color, and my text is I'm writing I love SVG. Text close. Let's see the output. Here you can see text is been drawn with the help of SVG. So this way you can draw various shapes using SVG. With this we end up the session. Thank you.